Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Stranger Things. Assuming the copyright is okay with this. Yeah. I guess I can touch on that real quick. I've been having copyright issues with a couple episodes, including actually the last episode, the Mind-Flayer. Although I think last episode, I think I'm just going to upload that verbatim because I only cut out a small section, but Season 1, Episode 4 and Season 2, Episode 4, I had to do something a little different with those videos, and you can see those are redirects. Hopefully that doesn't happen with this. I don't think it will, and hopefully I just don't get any copyright problems with this, but yeah. This is the Season 2 finale of Stranger Things, Holy Toledo, which means after this, we're kind of done for a while. Until Season 3 comes out, but that's in 2019, so yeah. Also, I have no idea if you can hear it or not. It's pouring down rain outside, and there may be thunder and stuff throughout this video, so it'll be all nice and spooky scary. But yeah. Also, I originally had the idea to turn off my lights in here to make it extra spooky scary, and like have my face lit by a lantern, but an electric lantern, obviously. But that did not look good, so we're just gonna go with the basic lighting situation. Last time on Stranger Things, we had the Mind-Flayer, where basically we escaped from Hawkins' research lab, and we had to leave behind Dr. Owens. It's not really confirmed if he's dead or not. Bob died, which sucks, and now we're trying to figure out how to kill the shadow creature by using Will. And we also got 11 back, so that's pretty good. This is normally when I would say no spoilers, but I guess I don't have to now. Holy crap, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So, screw it. Unless there's, I think there's a Season 3 trailer. I don't know, don't talk about that. But I guess you can. Well, I haven't seen it, and I'm probably not gonna watch it, so, whatever. Let's get going. This is a long episode. I looked, it's an hour and a half, or, no. Oh, good God, it's just an hour. Oh, if this was an hour and a half, this would be horrible, but it's an hour long, which is like the longest these episodes have ever been. So, I get the feeling we have a lot to go through, so let's get going. Yay, a happy reunion.
Is that?
Fine, just do not blame her, all right? She's upset enough as
I don't blame her, I blame you! I blame you!
That's okay, kid.
Liar,
That's okay.
liar.
Stop it, stop it.
Liar, liar.
There you go, you gotta console him, it's alright. Immediately, best scene of the whole show right here is the two of them talking.
Ted, would you please get that?
Read Ted. You are a useless tit, man.
I'm Nancy's mother.
No.
Yes.
This is
You
good.
smooth bastard.
I'm sorry, and you are?
Billy. Billy Hargrove.
Harper. They have a
You must be
name?
here for Nancy.
Oh my
Nancy?
gosh.
No.
If the brain dies, the body dies. I thought that was the whole point. It is, but if we're really right about this, I mean, if El
It'll
closes
kill
the gate
Will.
and kills the Mind-Flayer's army.
Al,
God,
let's go. It's time.
freaking cockblocker. I said that last season too, and it's still not good to say. They're still children.
To see Mama.
Okay.
Okay. Take it slow. Don't
How'd you get
overreact.
A truck.
A truck? Whose truck was it?
A man's.
A man's.
A nice man.
Okay. So let me just get this straight in
Oh
my
my
head. So
gosh.
a nice man.
To be honest, she didn't accomplish much, did she?
It's my brother. He can't know I'm here. He'll kill me. He'll kill us.
Steve. Oh, Steve, it's time. God, I've been waiting all season for this.
You are so dead, Sinclair!
You're dead.
No. You are.
Yes! Oh! Jeez, man. Oh, come on. Or, put him to sleep. Knock him out. Freaking fall on that needle.
Screw you.
Woo! Goddamn right. Oh, no one knows about that except Hopper and Eleven. Oh, they're gonna put him next to the fire. They gotta burn him. I mean, not Will's body specifically, but...
Let's kill the son of a bitch.
Yes! Murder! Just a little heat, he'll survive. Oh.
Let me go. Let me go.
Oh, she's so mad.
I'm leading the way. Come on, let's go.
Man, this is crazy. So they're kind of in the Upside
Here, a
Down.
little hustle.
No, don't tell me. Dr. Owens.
Hey, Doc.
Why didn't you stay in the room?
That sucker's good. One where she's not poked and prodded and treated like some kind of lab rat, you know? I don't know. It's just a thought.
Ugh.
Think about it.
Yeah, why don't you think about that? Because there's no pain, the shadow creature doesn't even know they're there. Wait, is it working? Or is it making it worse? Crap. It's so angry right now. Oh, of course there has to be spooky scaries in the finale. Yeah, turn that flashlight off. I mean, they don't have eyes, but still. Hopper. God, no one... Please, no one die. Ooh, this is gonna sting. Ooh. That's right, burn, motherfucker.
Let's go, let's go.
Friggin' run for it. Oh my gosh, this is horrific. Yeah, they're going back down there to see what the heck is wrong. I'm not sure they can put out a fire. Oh my gosh, it's leaving. Alright, now throw some ice on him. It's freaking burning in here.
Did you hear me?
Come on, Will.
Will.
Oh, we actually saved him this time. Oh, they're going for the source. They're going right down there. Oh my god, this looks like they're descending into hell. Just straight up. Luckily, she's a lot more powerful than she used to be.
Start.
Oh no.
Trust me. Please.
I don't trust you, Dustin. This can't work.
Hey. Goodbye, buddy.
Wow, that actually worked. You know what? Good for you.
Something that angers you. Now channel it.
Oh. Use your anger. Destroy it. Yes! It's actually working! Oh. They're going to the shadow creature, that's why. Oh my gosh. Whoa, behold the power of two hands! Oh my gosh. Screw you, shadow creature. Huh. Good job. Oh, they're friggin' dead. Look at them drop like flies. Oh my gosh, so much satisfaction. Did they finally close down the lab? 1 month later. Alright. What's happening a month later?
The one
once quiet town of Hawkins, Indiana, has
that's
spent time in
right.
a place it never expected.
That's
National
right.
spotlight.
And
Under
he's
mounting
right there.
pressure, several high-ranking members from the U.S. Department of Energy have
Oh my
had
gosh.
involvement in
That's
the
great.
death and cover. We sent our own April Klein to Hawkins to speak to
That
residents.
sucks for the parents, but at least they have
Residents
peace
told us
now.
They thought they lived.
I thought
Sometimes I impress even myself. Still, I'd let things cool off for a while if I were you.
Really? Who's...
Do you always have to be filming everything?
No. Just the good stuff.
Are you sure?
To be fair, he hasn't filmed a lot this season. Did he spray his hair to be like Steve?
So, remember.
That hair, man. That hair just is the 80s.
Very snazzy tonight, sir.
I'm really happy right now. This is exactly the ending like we needed. It's alright, Dustin. Just go with Steve to the club of guys with ridiculous hair that lose their girls.
Girls this age are dumb. But give them a few years. No ways up.
Be patient. That hair's gonna work out for
We're
you.
gonna drive you nuts.
I mean, just look at how well it worked out for
Oh, I
Steve.
know so.
I'm pretty sure that Mr. Cooper retired in the 70s, so...
Oh, you scoundrel. Man, Mike with that 1,000-mile stare going on. Oh my gosh. This is what I've been waiting for too. I've been waiting for a lot of things this season. I didn't even know I wanted this until like just now.
Do you want to dance?
I don't know how.
I don't either.
Dude, just go for it. It's very easy. You just put your hands and you just sort of sway. I mean, look, that's what everyone else is doing. It's not... No one's even swaying to the beat of this song, but you just sway. Don't flip it upside down. Don't... No, stop. Don't. Go back, go back, go back. Don't flip it upside down. Oh... God. Is it a cliffhanger? No. Okay. It's just pissed off, so... Yeah. Pretty sure that's just it. Alrighty. And that was the end of Season 2. Okay, real quick. Because of how long this friggin' was, I actually need to start a new recording. 1 second. And I'm back. Alright. That was like a good 10 minutes at the end of just, and here's happy stuff. So. Now I guess... I don't know, is the shadow creature gonna come back? It's still alive. Because that's the thing with last season, is that at the end of the season, 11 killed the Demogorgon. And, like, it was just straight up dead. The only reason there were more Demogorgons in this season was just that there were others. It wasn't the same one, but the shadow creature is still alive. Just trapped in the Upside Down. It can't do anything anymore, so... No. Man, this is crazy. I finished Stranger Things. I've never finished a show before in these reaction videos. Because you guys know, Torchwood, Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, they're all still going strong. I've still got a lot of that to go through, but... Yeah. I actually finished Stranger Things. It's pretty cool. Granted, I know there's going to be another season So I know there's going to be another season, so obviously we're going to come back to that. Yeah. Got notes, obviously. Okay. Here's the reason why I'm kind of pausing in while I'm talking, is that I am exhausted. That was such a long episode, and so packed to the brim with anxiety-inducing scenes that I'm so tired, man. This is gonna be a nightmare to edit, because I'm pretty sure I did not shut the fuck up. Like, I'm pretty sure I was a chatty Cathy throughout this episode, so this is gonna be hard to cut down to 10 minutes, so. But yeah. And then just the fact that, like, we went through this whole episode and it was so, huge and stuff, and I even said in the video, it's like, I'm exhausted, man. And then I have to keep it going for 10 minutes of the aftermath. It's like, like halfway through I was like, is this done already? I'm about to pass out. I'm so tired, but I'm gonna keep going because I gotta get through the video, and we gotta get this discussion going. Okay. It's also hot in here. The shadow creature would not like it. Hold up. I had my ceiling fan on its medium setting. It's really hot in here, so I'm turning that on to high. I should keep it on high, because when I do these videos, I mean, you can hear it. My laptop fan is going nuts, so that's blasting hot air. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Let's get a discussion going, for God's sake. Mike and Hopper. Holy crap. That was a great scene of the two of them just talking, and Mike just letting it all out on Hopper. And Hopper taking it. He took it, It was pretty clear, like, at first, like, he didn't... I don't know, it's like, I don't want to say he didn't understand what was going on, but it's like, he wasn't handling it properly at first. He was just like, look, let me just explain this, like, don't blame her. And it's like, I don't blame her, I blame you. It's like, okay, I get it, and stuff. And then just, he starts pushing Hopper and stuff, and he's like, hey, stop, and then he breaks down finally and just cries, and Hopper just kind of embraces him. It's like, okay, it's alright. It's like, I feel like that's when he got it. It's like, okay, Mike needs this. Mike needs to vent all his frustrations. So, really, really love that. I don't know, I don't want to say, like, Mike has gotten a lot better in this season, because he was pretty good. Mike was pretty good. I will say Mike almost had, like, less involvement in this season, which was interesting. He had a lot of involvement in season 1, mostly because he was hanging out with Eleven the whole time. So... Good boy. Darby's just getting comfy on my bed, so it's where he likes to sleep during the day when I'm home. So yeah, great scene between Mike and Hopper. Hopper, like, okay, now that I've seen both seasons, Hopper is still my favorite character. I just freaking love this guy. So, yeah. It was nice to know that Dr. Owens survived. That was nice to know. It's like, he got into some trouble, he got hurt, but they did save him, and he's good. And it's good because he's the actual good doctor. It's like, yeah, he was brought in to run this, and he's still kind of continuing the shady stuff about Hawkins' research, because he kind of has to. He worked for the government, he was trying to understand it and stuff, and he's trying to cover it up, but he wasn't like Brenner in the slightest. He was just there, he was trying to do his job, and, some people kept messing with it, but, especially, like, probably his best moment was when, like, all the doctors are in the conference room, and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with Will. And they say, like, well, we need to do our burning. You know, we got to go burn those vines before they spread again. And they were like, well, if that happens, then that's going to hurt Will. And the one doctor's like, well, honestly, sir, so what? We have to do this. It doesn't matter if we hurt Will. And Dr. Owens was like, no, there has to be another way. We cannot put this child's life in danger. So I really like that, and I like that Dr. Owens survived, and I hope he can come back next season. Cutting off the connection. That was clever, because I don't know, I never really thought about it, but yes, if you kill the shadow creature or something, basically because the shadow creature is connected to Will can die if the shadow creature is hurt. They've shown that connection. So I didn't think that the way that they would go about this is that closing the gate completely cuts off the shadow creature's influence. So as long as no one reopens the gate, then the shadow creature shouldn't come back, unless it can find a way on its own to do that. So, but it is interesting that, but yeah, it's interesting that just closing the gate kills everything that's in the real world, like all the demidogs, or demidogs, whatever. You guys said I pronounced Demogorgon wrong. I've been pronouncing it Demigorgon. Apparently that's not right. Well, whatever. I haven't played D&D, so I don't really know. My eye. There we go. Anywho. So all the demidogs, screw it, I'm saying it the way I say it. You can get over it. All the demidogs, like, they showed they died. So, if Will was still connected, he would have died. Interesting. That it's the shadow creature that's keeping these all alive. I don't know, that's interesting. It's like, it makes me wonder, like, what fully was the shadow creature's plan? We really don't know that. Because last season, when it was just the Demigorgon, that was just it. It was just the Demigorgon. It was just this monster that you can't reason with, and, you know, and stuff. It's just a monster that's looking to kill. That's it. Now, we have this giant monster that has smaller monsters that he sends out. It never goes into the real world. So, yeah. That's interesting. So yeah, what was the shadow creature's plan, if it had any? Or was it just like the Demigorgon, it just wanted to destroy? Maybe the Demigorgon originally was a scout or something. I don't know. I wrote down Steve versus Billy. I do kind of wish Steve gave the final, like, knock him down, but I like the way that concluded. And again, I think from the first, like, time we saw Billy, I was just like, alright, is it time for Steve to beat the crap out of him? So, and luckily, finally in the finale, that happened. I've been waiting so long for that, but finally happened, so yay. And I do like, and it does make sense with how it really ended, that it works a lot better than if Steve did it. Because it's not just that they beat him up, but now he knows not to mess with Max anymore. Like, because she drugged him and knocked his ass out and threatened him with that friggin' the bat of nails. It's like, that's the thing. Like, you know, the whole don't mess with me or my friends anymore. And he's like, alright, fine, I won't. And sure enough, he doesn't. So, that's good. And I'm glad there's no redemption for him. Because there was redemption for Steve last season. But Steve was more redeemable than this guy. Because Steve, it's like, yes, he had that whole thing where, you know, he thought Nancy was cheating on him with Jonathan, so, you know, they wrote Nancy the slut on, like, the movie theater marquee. But he apologized. He realized that was a mistake. And he never tried to harm Jonathan or Nancy. Like, he only fought Jonathan last season because Jonathan threw a punch. That's the thing, is that whereas Billy, this is an abuser. And you can see that it comes from, you know, his father, who's an abuser. It's like, get another divorce. Why are you married to this schmuck and his schmuck child? Like, just don't, man. So yeah, like the fight, like the conclusion. Okay, 11's power. Holy Toledo, she can friggin', she's powerful. And finally, I'm glad, because I kind of said in this video, I said during the reactions, like, and maybe, I don't know if I cut it or not. That's kind of one of those things when I bring up something that I said in the reaction. Sometimes I have to think, well, wait a minute, did I leave that in the reaction? So, I don't know if I actually left it in the reaction. It may have gotten cut for time, but they were talking about where 11 went. And at one point I made the remark, like, yeah, she really didn't accomplish much. And technically she didn't, but she did learn to more focus her power. That was the importance of her whole side plot in episode 7. When she went to Chicago and she found Kali, number 8. I just remember 8 better. So yeah. There's a purpose to that. It's because of going and meeting 8 that 11 learned to use her powers, how to control them, basically, which is exactly what she needed to finally close the gate. She needed to use all of her, you know, dark, horrible memories and all of her pain, focus it and use it against the shadow creature. So that was pretty good. And then finally she used 2 hands. So. And then the last thing I wrote down was Jane Hopper. That's interesting that not only did... Because Hopper says, like, hey, maybe once we all get through this, you can help her, you know, lead some semblance of a normal life. Well, Dr. Owens came through. Another reason that Dr. Owens is awesome. And not only did he help 11, but he forged a birth certificate so that she is now Hopper's, as far as, you know, basically she's Hopper's daughter now. I guess it's not really, she could be just adopted, but no, it said birth certificate Jane Hopper. So as far as anyone's concerned, they are biologically related, even though they aren't, obviously. But that I really liked. Jane Hopper now. So that is pretty cool. And are they ever going to call her Jane? I don't know, actually. Because I thought about that. It's like, we've been calling her 11 for so long. I mean, he's been calling her 11. Mike has been calling her 11. I think we're just going to stick with 11. She likes it. I mean, she used her name of Jane, but she hasn't found anything wrong with 11. She even has a nickname, L, so it works. So that's all I wrote. Great episode, great season, great show. I really like this. And despite the fact that I had many trials and tribulations with these later episodes, getting them out and stuff, and copyright issues, which have made me very angry at some points, but it's nice that I got through this, and I'm glad I got through this. This was really good. I really loved Stranger Things, the whole thing, both seasons. Really, really good. Really, really loved it, and it's gonna be, well, strange that it's gone. But it's not going to be gone forever because Season 3 is going to be a thing. So I think that comes out summer of 2019. Well, guess what, guys? I'm gonna be right there watching that. I don't know when exactly it's gonna come out. I guess I can look this up. I've been trying to stay away from looking up things like about the shows I watch because I don't want spoilers or anything. But now that I know everything, I can just look up Stranger Things Season 3 release date. Let's see what the general consensus is. Yeah. This article contains spoilers for Stranger Things Season 1 and 2. Yeah, so now I know everything. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna get Stranger Things until summer of 2019 is pretty much what people are saying, which is totally fine. So yeah, whenever I assume that they're gonna release Stranger Things on a Friday because they generally release like the Marvel Netflix stuff on Fridays, but pretty much whatever day it falls on, check back the next week and I should have a reaction to the first episode of Season 3. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. Again, really, really love this show, and now I have to show it to everyone I know. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for joining me while I watch Stranger Things. If you want to rewatch all my reactions, I've got the full playlist down here. I've got some other videos you can check out if you want to. I've got the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. And you can follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you later.